What's going on, my Fly family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So, Diana Taurasi ended up dropping a huge bomb on this podcast that she was on, and it don't really surprise me like that, but it is a really hot take. We're about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 25.3, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. Alright, so there's this article explaining basically what happened with Diana Taurasi saying what she said on the No Off Season podcast. I don't know if that's hers and Sue Bird's podcast together. I can't remember, but yeah, so basically she was on a podcast called No Off Season and she ended up saying these things right here, right? So let's just read what she said. The best thing about playing in Connecticut is that you don't lose a lot of games, and the worst thing about playing in Connecticut is that you don't lose a lot of games. The WNBA, as I have said before on other platforms, it's a different beast. There's different challenges, right? And then they just explain what happened or what's going on with Paige Bueckers right now. So she continues to say, you kind of have to change your outlook on wins and losses. You take the wins as far as getting better every single game. As you can tell already, Paige, from game 1 to game 2, she's a different player. From game 2 to game 10, she's going to be a different player. That's going to go for their team as well. The one thing I know about Paige, she is so grounded, she's so patient, and she's so prepared. And I think she's learned that in the last 4-5 years. All the things she learned at Connecticut, they're going to change the way you look at that team. Then she goes on to say, one day she's going to end up being the best player in the league for sure. Woo. Did they ask her the best? And she says, absolutely. Paige's instincts on the court are just incredible. There's a special skill and talent when you can galvanize a group of people, and I've been around her long enough to know that once they get the right group around her with her skill set to be able to distribute and score, Paige just has tremendous talent. Once it's unlocked, I am going to be excited to watch her play. So you hear it, man. Diana Taurasi actually saying that Paige Bueckers is going to be the best player one of these days in the WNBA. Look, I think Paige Bueckers is amazing, all right? And we kind of know what this is. It's UConn on UConn action going on, all right? So, of course, she's going to speak highly on Paige Bueckers. But at the end of the day, man, only time Paige Bueckers might be one of the best players is when Caitlin Clark is out of the league, man. And even that's hard to say because Juju is going to be in the league. Tania Latson is going to be in the league. And, of course, her teammates, AZ Fudd and Sarah Strong. Like, these players are going to be in the league, all right? So you're talking about a player that couldn't even outperform players in college is going to outperform these players coming into the league. We'll see. We'll see, man. But she, by no stretch, was the top dog on her own team last year. Let's just keep it a grand now. I know I'm going to have some Paige Bueckers people coming at me. But look, Sarah Strong was the best player on the UConn team. I don't care what you say, man. She was the best player, all right? And it's just really bold to say she's going to be the best player, knowing that she wasn't even the best player in college. Now, granted, you can have players that come from college that weren't really stars or superstars come into the league and become something way bigger than the player that you thought was going to be amazing coming out of college. That can happen, right? You have your Patrick Mahomes, you have your Tom Brady, right? You have these players that really showed up at the end of the day and became superstars, you know, and weren't really championship winners on the radar like that in college. So, yeah, I would say that it's possible that Paige can do it. But to say for sure that she is going to be is another thing, man. That is tough. Especially when you have Caitlin Clark in the league right now. Come on, fam. And we know how much people value Asia Wilson. you telling me she's going to become better than Asia Wilson? Man, all right, we'll see. Now, if we look at her stats right now, she's averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds if you round up, 6 assists, and 2 steals if you round up as well. So her defense don't look that bad. Let me see how many blocks. Yeah, she averaged 0.5 blocks, 1 if you want to round up. So her defense looks pretty good. It looks pretty solid. But, her efficiency is, 34% from the field, 33 from the 3 right now. Not too good, but it's only 4 games in. Of course, they lost all of their games, and they have the Connecticut Sun tonight, which is going to be amazing to watch because Sanaya and Morrow are both back and both on the court right now, trying to find a rhythm with that team. So somebody has to add 1 to the win column after tonight. So from the look of it right now, it's really not the worst start ever from a rookie, but it's definitely not the best rookie start right now. And I wouldn't say she's high on the list for winning Rookie of the Year if we're going off of right now. She's not high on the list right now, man. So she'll have to pick it up a tad bit, although I think her team is a little less competent than some of the other rookie teams. Now, I do want to give this update about Caitlin Clark. Look like she is moving around in practice. Honestly, she needs to sit her butt down. She needs to sit her butt down, all right? But anyway, want to show y'all this footage where she's right here shooting the ball around. I think Dantes ended up telling her, like, fam, get off of your leg. Get off of it. And, yeah, she's shooting around. Look here go Dantes right here. Look at her. She's going to point to the side. Go sit down. Look. Go sit down, Caitlin. My goodness, she just can't help herself, man. Hopefully, like I said, she comes back sooner than later. But she needs to get off those legs, all right? Sit down, Caitlin. It's okay, all right? You're going to be missing for a little bit. Sit down. You don't need to be adding any more wear and tear, unnecessary wear and tear. You're just standing on your legs. Why? Go sit down somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to be keeping my eyes out on all the games that's going on today. Hopefully I can watch the majority of them, probably 3 of them. I can't watch all of them. It's like 6 games going on in one time. Like, it's ridiculous. But I do want to update y'all as well on the Seattle Storm. Look out for that team. They are 3-1 right now, and they demolished the Aces not too long ago. I think it was maybe 2 days ago. Was that a Sunday? It was one of them days, man, but ended up demolishing the Aces, all right? Made them look like they did not belong on the court. And their defense is what's really adding that pressure and helping them get that game from the Aces. So, and you know the rivalry between Jewel Lloyd and that organization. And even Skylar Diggins was showing that she had her feelings on her sleeves and was going heavy against Jewel Lloyd. So, that's what I was saying about rivalries, man. That is going to be a rivalry, right? Especially with that investigation and all that going on with them. And it shows Jewel Lloyd was the one that called for that investigation and bringing up the nonsense that was going on over in that organization. But, yeah, I think that is going to be a rivalry to watch. Of course, the Seattle Storm came out looking like they had something to prove and put a whooping on them. So, we'll see how the next game go, man. But, yeah, just wanted to give y'all a little update on everything else that I'm paying attention to. Y'all let me know in the comment section, how did y'all feel about Diana Taurasi saying what she said about Paige Bueckers? Do you think she's right? Do you think she's wrong? If not Paige Bueckers, who will be the next best player after Caitlin Clark retires, in your opinion? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.